Hey, 7th grade, I just want to give you a really quick video to show you what our course is going to look like in the upcoming weeks. So when you log into Schoology, you'll click on your course like normal, and you're going to see that some things have changed a little bit in how I have everything set up for you. If you're looking for any old stuff from Chapter 1 to Chapter 6, it's all in the folder called Old Stuff. You probably won't need anything from there, but if you do, everything's there. All of your old tests, old quizzes, old videos, old note packets. Okay. If you need your online textbook info, it's right here, but you probably won't need that. I'm not assigning anything from the textbook. This would just be in case you wanted a reference. This is just a reminder about my virtual office hours in Google Hangouts. And the very first thing you're going to see, this is going to be your most important thing for the week. This is what you will have to complete for me for each week. Okay, when you look at the folder, it says the week of April 13th to 17th. That's Monday through Friday. I have this set up in a suggested pacing kind of for you. It would be a little bit Monday, a little bit Tuesday, a little bit Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then that would give you every single weekend without work. If you take longer to do your work, I just ask that you have it in by midnight on Sunday or 11:59 p.m. on Sunday, okay, because I'll be grading stuff on Monday morning. So it says Monday through Friday, but if you take a little bit extra time, that's perfectly fine. You know how this works over here. This tells you all your upcoming deadlines, okay? So if you click on the folder, this is our very first folder. The first folder you see is the weekly POW. That's where our POW is going to be. POWs are going to look a little bit differently because I know that some of you guys don't have your POW books back. In fact, most of you probably don't have your POW books back. So we're going to make POWs a little bit easier, and I'll talk about that in a second. Then I have a folder for each day of the week. Okay. On Monday, there are 2 short videos and some bookwork. Tuesday, 1 video and some bookwork. Wednesday, 1 video and a reminder about virtual office hours. And Thursday, 1 video and some bookwork. All right, so Friday, I just have a quiz for you to complete. This quiz will be graded, so you want to use your notes, use your practice problems to kind of help you out here. So let's go back to Monday's work. First of all, you're going to notice that we started at the beginning of Chapter 7. It's been a while since we've been together, and I really want to make sure we're all on the same page. So this week is going to be some review for some of us. When you open the videos, you have 2 choices. If you still have your Chapter 7 note packet, you're free to use the note packet and follow along. If you don't have your Chapter 7 note packet, just take notes on paper. I would recommend having a notebook for math class and just put the date at the top, the chapter, the lesson, and take whatever notes you think you need to take. All right, you do not have to complete any additional questions as far as your notes go, just what happens in the videos. Once you're finished with your videos, you will see there is a bookwork assignment. Each of these bookwork assignments are only 5 questions long. If you do them, you get 5 points. Okay? You do want to do them well. So use your notes and try to get them right. This is going to be that practice that shows me that you watched your video and that you understand what's going on. So I'll give you a little preview of the 7.0 bookwork. Okay? So if you go through these, especially for the ones that are review, if you just want to go through them and see how you do, maybe that gives you an idea of if you need to watch the video or not. You can do your bookwork questions up to 3 times to make corrections and get them right. Okay, you can submit 3 times for your bookwork questions. And that would just be like the bookwork we would do in class. Okay, so let's go back. So on Monday, my suggestion is to watch these 2 videos and complete your bookwork. I recommend on Tuesday, watch that video, complete your bookwork. Take notes as you're watching your videos. Wednesday, Thursday, same thing. Friday, you have a quiz. I would use your notes to help you with that quiz. Okay, so that's going to be what our week typically looks like. Don't forget about your POW. Like I said, we're going to talk about that in a second. Only other thing I want to say is this. This is my suggestion of how you should do your work in a week. If you are really ambitious and you want to do 2 lessons or 3 lessons all in the same day, be my guest. That's perfectly fine. The deadline for all assignments I have set up as Friday the 17th. Now let's talk about your POW. Without having your POW book, my guess is you don't have your POW pink sheet. So I have it here for you. If you click on the icon, your entire pink paper will load. Okay, you've made it pink. So this will help you. If you want to print this off, great. If you want to screenshot it, great. If you want to save it, that's great as well. But there you have it. All right, now when you complete your POW, the directions I have here, it says to complete the before writing. So like we always do your before writing. Then I want you to solve it. Solve it on paper. The only thing I expect you to type is your answer sentence and your explanation. You don't have to type up all the math work. It's hard to type math work. Then you can complete your after writing. I said I do not expect you to show your work. It's very hard to type math work. Okay? I have given you, I will give you access to a sample of what I think it should look like. Okay, I'll give you access to a sample of what I think your setup should look like, and here's your POW. So just do your best with that. And you do your POW however you normally fit your POW into a week. All right, so there's our outline for the week for how I suggest you to get things done. If you have questions, let me know. On Wednesdays, don't forget, I will have office hours. During those office hours, I can help you with any of your assigned work, and I can give you hints on the POW. If we need to add another office hours day in the future, let me know, and we can add one either earlier in the week or later in the week, and we'll talk about that. All right, 7th grade, I miss you. I hope you're doing well. If you have any questions, send me an email, send me a message through Schoology, or show up at office hours and we'll talk about them. Stay safe.